Lucas Ferreira is 23 years old. He works in a bakery in southeast Portland, the early shift, for in the morning until noon. He has a cat named Gerald. He runs, but not competitively. He is, by every visible measure, exactly what he appears to be, a young man who was lost once, briefly, and found, and who carries the experience the way people carry things they cannot fully explain, not as a wound, not as a gift, but as a fact. Myra finds him through the Commission's new access protocols. She does not want to disturb what has settled. She calls first. He picks up immediately, as if he has been expecting this call for some time. They meet in a cafe, not the bakery. He is already there when she arrives, sitting with the particular stillness she has learned to notice in people who have been near a council member during an intervention. Not a permanent stillness. A residue. She asks careful questions. She has prepared them over 3 days. She asks about his sleep, his dreams, his memory of those 3 lost days 16 years ago. He answers carefully in return, not defensively, but with the precision of someone who has organized this experience many times in private and is offering her the result of that organization rather than the raw material. He remembers sound, he says. Not music. Not language. Something that occupied the register between the two. She asks, did it feel threatening? He looks at the table. He is quiet for a moment that has a specific shape, not the shape of someone deciding what to say, but of someone listening to something that is not in the room. He says, it felt like being held. Not physically. Like being held in someone's attention so completely that there was no space between you and the thing paying attention. He pauses. Like being read. Not read through, just read. Like a sentence. Myra contacts the other 8. Across 5 countries, across the span of 15 years, she conducts 8 more versions of this conversation. The details vary. One woman remembers color rather than sound. A man in Lisbon remembers warmth. A child in Vancouver, now 19, remembers nothing conscious, only that she had stopped being afraid of deep water. But the core of it is the same. In each case, across each lost interval of hours or days, something had paid attention to them. Not medically. Not clinically. In the way you pay attention to something you find extraordinary. She writes her report for the Commission. It takes her 4 days and is the most difficult thing she has written since the broadcast, and the most important. Her conclusion is one sentence, asterisk whatever the council members did during these interventions, they did not study the children. They listened to them. Asterisk. Weil reads the report in his office. He sits with it for a long time. Then he opens his log and writes, for the first time in 200 years, not an observation, but a confession, asterisk I did not know, until now, that listening was what it was. I thought it was data collection. It was not. It was wonder. Asterisk. He closes the log. Below, Portland continues. Somewhere in it, Lucas Ferreira is at work, pulling bread from an oven in the dark before dawn, doing a thing that will feed people, which is not a small thing, and which required him to survive a river, which required someone to choose him. These are the long chains of consequence he has spent 2 centuries learning to read.